Hi, I'm Allison with the Craft Kitchens. Bring some Latin-inspired flavors into your kitchen with our tasty chicken and cheese empanadas. First up, preparing the empanada dough, something not as difficult as you might think. We're going to start with a cup of flour, straight into the bowl, and a half teaspoon of Calumet baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt. Just going to whisk these together. And next, some shortening. Very easy to integrate into the dough with a pastry blender. If you don't have one of these, you can use 2 knives and just slice the shortening in. I'm going to keep working this dough until you see little pea-sized balls of the shortening. Next, I'm going to stir in a 1/4 cup of cold water. This dough is coming together nicely. If it wasn't, I could add a little bit more water, a teaspoon at a time. So now I'm going to turn this out onto the cutting board. Just a little bit of flour. You just want to knead this for about 5 minutes. So there you have it. Now I'm just going to wrap it in some plastic wrap. You want to make this nice and airtight so the dough doesn't dry out. So now I'm going to refrigerate the dough while I'm preparing the empanada filling. So I've got a nice hot skillet here. First thing I'm going to add to it is 1/2 pound of cut up chicken breast, 1/2 cup of chopped onion, and 1/2 cup of green bell pepper. Now I'm going to cook this until the chicken is nice and brown, about 5 minutes. Oh, it smells so good. Now for the last ingredient, some Taco Bell salsa. I'm going to add just 1/2 cup. So just let this cook for 2 minutes, and that's it for the filling. So we've got our dough, we've got our filling. Let's put them together. Here's my dough. Time to roll it out. This recipe actually makes enough for 6 empanadas. So I'm going to cut this into 6 little wedges. Cut it in half, just like you would a pie. And then this guy gets cut into 3 little wedges. If you take a wedge and you roll it in your hands, like a ball first, it's easier to roll out. Now I'm going to continue rolling this dough out until I have 6 7-inch rounds. So it's very easy to make, but if you don't want to make it, you can buy frozen empanada dough and use that. Now to finish up my filling, add 1 cup of Kraft Mexican-style shredded Ford cheese with a touch of Philly. And now, final step, putting it all together. I'm going to take a piece of dough and put it right onto my parchment-lined baking sheet, and I'm going to fill it with 1/2 cup of this delicious filling. And when you put in the filling, you just want to sort of favor one side of the empanada. And now, I've got an egg mixed with a tablespoon of water. I'm going to use this to bind the dough. Fold and crimp. Brush it with a little more egg wash. There we go. Now I'm just going to pop these into a preheated 375-degree oven, and they're going to cook for about 18 to 20 minutes until they're nice golden brown. These look just great. They're perfectly golden brown, nice and plump. These cheesy empanadas are a delicious way to introduce your whole family to Latin-style cooking. For more recipes like this, please visit craftfoods.com.